Hello, my name is Tom Loftus, Senior Investment Analyst at PlanPilot. I'm going to spend a few minutes today discussing a topic that's generated a lot of buzz in defined contribution plans recently, and that topic is ESG. We have certainly heard from our own plan sponsor clients that ESG, or investing according to your own personal values, is an area of interest for inclusion in fund menus. A natural first question then is, what exactly is ESG? The acronym itself stands for Environmental, Social, and Governance Principles. And ESG investing at a high level involves the incorporation of these principles into portfolio management. So, for example, if your plan participants were interested in investing only in companies with positive ecological footprints, there exists an ESG product with a mandate ensuring that only those companies fitting that criteria are utilized. A natural follow-up question that we hear from a lot of our plan sponsor clients is related to the history or the context of ESG investing. It's a term that many are at least familiar with, but have only heard over the past few years. And so while the concept of ESG investing is not new, its growth in usage and acceptance certainly is. As technology has advanced, as investors have demanded more transparency and disclosure from companies, and as a younger generation of investors seek to align their own values with how they invest their money, there has been a natural evolution in the field of ESG. In addition to its growth in usage and acceptance, there has been a corresponding growth or evolution in how exactly ESG is incorporated into investment portfolios. Traditionally, ESG was referred to by another acronym, SRI, and SRI stands for Socially Responsible Investing. Taking things one step further, a subset of the positively screening ESG space is what's often referred to as impact investing. Impact investing takes things a step further in that fund managers are actively working with executives and boards of publicly traded companies to help encourage and promote positive ESG behavior. There's no doubt that the evolution of ESG is very positive for the industry from a qualitative perspective, but what remains unproven is the quantitative aspect of ESG investing, meaning performance. The DOL has issued several bulletins over the last decade addressing this topic. In summary, any fund, regardless of its underlying mandate, must be held to the same performance and risk criteria in order to be considered for inclusion in your defined contribution menu. However, the DOL has issued follow-up bulletins clarifying that this does not mean ESG mandated products should be excluded from consideration. Rather, if an ESG product is competitive from a performance or risk perspective, the additional insight provided by that ESG mandate may set it apart from an alternative, fundamentally managed fund. To summarize that point, ESG investment vehicles are certainly open and available for inclusion in your fund menu. However, prudent due diligence must be conducted before selecting a manager. PlanPilot stands ready to assist our plan sponsor clients in evaluating the ESG investment universe and selecting an investment or handful of investments for inclusion that align with your participants' values. If you're interested in more information on ESG, the context of ESG investing, or incorporating ESG mandates into your fund menu, we encourage you to reach out to one of PlanPilot's consultants who can help navigate the field. Thank you for watching, and we hope this was insightful.